Welcome to today's trade ideas and signals. We start from reviewing our previous trades. We have so many short positions in place here, and I have three. And this particular one, I've taken it out of the market because I'm not expecting or anticipating any movement to that area. So basically, we have three. I personally have three orders, and I believe I gave only one yesterday, and I tried to capitalize on this particular level here. Yesterday afternoon, I was hoping that we just let me take out all our trades. So these are the trades, and we're already in profits in all the three of them. So, but I guess this is the only one I gave yesterday. This particular OB. But they were still the same trade. Everything just aligned with one another. So the first level was because of this reclaim order block, which I divided into two. I picked one from this level here, another the second part of it. So it aligned perfectly with this OB. And the reason why I picked the second one was due to this what is it called? The mitigation block below this low. This one also is a reclaim order block also. So it's aligned perfectly with this bigger one. And we have this OB yesterday that we talked about. Then those are the three entries that I have. But I remember giving this one, and this is the only one that is moving. They are all moving massively, but the the stop loss on this one is the smallest. So we already have one to four of it. And very soon I believe we're going to TP on all of them. So, here we are in the market now. We broke below this low yesterday afternoon, when before FOMC, there was a news that came out around 1:30, and I was trying to kind of, trade in between these legs here because we have uh, this leg already gave us some kind of flip. So I was hoping to capitalize on this particular leg. Then it came in, give us some kind of movement. Then I noticed that there is an internal structure here that gives birth to all these movements above here. So, but all these movements were caused because of news. And as we can see, all the reactions we are having from all of them. And as a matter of fact, I was hoping that the news is just going to come in, give us continue to move downward. But sometimes just like my strategy states that okay, market is doing two things: to take liquidity and at the same time uh take both external and internal liquidity, and at the same time rebalance and imbalance within any price action movement. So we have this level here. So there is a proper mitigation of this OB, but we didn't have that proper movement below, and it begins to range here, giving us an expanded triangle. And it's kind of, it is after news that we can be saying all these things. But when the news came out and was taking out all these places, it wasn't as funny as it's sounding right now. So because I have two orders here. So immediately I saw the entry something here. I tried to capitalize on it, and it was moving fine until the news came in and take out all the other. So I have like three others within this leg, and on 1 hour I started another order block, which I personally want to take this particular leg here, and we close below it. So I was hoping that we're just going to continue from this leg here toward the downside. So, but markets leads will follow. Whatever happens, happens. And that's what market does. It does its things. We are the one that is trying to capitalize on it. So we are within this leg now, and we're already in massive profits, and it's moving below. So we're just going to try and see what we can capitalize on. So we are now within the trade over this level and all these places. So let's try and reanalyze, take out all our annotations, and try to, see what we can capitalize on today. So let's begin from 4 hour. Very clear there. Don't need to go to higher time frame that much. Just to see we are already on the right side of the market. Even though I talked about this particular leg as a weak high, eventually we're anticipating some kind of movement above it. So it's a weak high and here as a strong low. So this is our daily range. This is our daily range. So uh, daily range. So is our daily range, and we can see our price is moving, tampering with the 50% of our daily range. So this is the high, and this is the low of this is the low, this is the strong low. We are expecting this place to be protected. But from what we are seeing here, or even on higher time frame, what we are seeing, we have a shift in the market. The first leg that is supposed to take the price higher stopped midway, and it gives us a very big rejection on that particular leg. So which give us major MSS. That's a major market structure shift. And from there we have this leg being broken below, which give us some kind of trend change in the market to see. So even though we are still within this bigger something, talked about it, and this particular level here is our PD where we are expecting. So we are expecting some kind of reaction. And as we can see, it's not that we'll get there, I will not try and see, will not have some kind of reaction from the place. But as we can see also, there is a proper, what is it called? There is a fair value gap within the leg, within that same leg. So experiencing something like this is highly expected. But at the same time, I'm not expecting this leg to be what is going to take out all these eyes in the market. So even though we have we have all these things going on in the market, we still going to kind of like stick to the right side of the market. Yesterday we did analyze how we've moved to the right side of the market, and we've gotten a shift and ETC, which is structure break, and trend has changed to the right side of the market. So what we're going to do is to move to the right side of the market and try to see what we can capitalize on. Because as we have this level here, whatever makes this particular leg to be broken below, which is this leg here, because the kind of level we have here, we are not supposed to close below this low before we go into there. Because if we look on lower time frame, we see proper mitigation of all these levels. There's a proper mitigation of the levels before we continue to move. Right? So it's only this head here, this particular imbalance that we have here that we did not have any reaction from. So hence is the only reason why we are having um all these movements that we are having in the market, the kind of rejection we are facing here. Personally, we are already on the right side of the market. Depending on whatever this leg is creating, that's what will determine maybe we're going to shift again to the right side of the market. But from what we are having, if we look at daily appropriately, we'll see what is going on with this particular leg here. We have inside structure on Friday. I mean, inside bar on Friday, same thing on Monday. We have inside structure, but the market broke below those inside bars. So whatever makes us have those inside bars being broken below, then automatically we can be expecting that there will be some greater movement below all these levels. So we talked about why we shifted to the right side of the market yesterday. So we're not going to dwell much on that today. So what we're going to do is basically continue with our trend and try to see where we can capitalize. So personally, yeah, automatically becomes stronger. You know, money has been transferred from this level to this place, so automatically it becomes stronger, and then here becomes weak low. And with what we have yesterday, so we have that weak low in the market, then here can potentially serve as a mitigation block, so preventing price from going higher. Then we have this particular leg here. So nonetheless, then money, I believe, from this leg here, if transferred, money has been transferred to this particular leg here. So we're expecting that that leg stronger will be protected no matter what. Then we can be anticipating here to be a weak low. So weak low. Then, with the kind of reaction we have from here yesterday, it was massive. The news really drew us back. Those that do trade on lower time frame, we understand what they experienced here yesterday. So, yeah, automatically becomes our dealing range. And for it to be throwing wicks like this, whatever makes us break below this low here, the market is going down, and that will be our something. So we have the 50% of our range on this level here. Okay. Have its yeah. So here becomes our dealing range. And the only thing I can spot from this particular level is this one. As we can see, we are not closing below. We only use this week is what is just closing below this level. So I'm anticipating higher movement in the market. So we have this leg here, this particular one, but it's not let's just give it okay. But it is not, but it's lying perfectly with the mitigation block here. But it's not enough, it's lying below. Eh, It's in a premium something. We wouldn't want to sell from this angle. So we'll be looking to sell from the discounted area above the 50% of our dealing range. So if that's our dealing point, actually from what we have here, we'll be anticipating that this particular leg here will be broken below. So wherever makes this leg to broken below, then automatically we know that we are going lower. So, but what we can see here on 4 hour, there is no imbalance. There's no imbalance here at all. So, what we just be anticipating that, okay, maybe we have some price movements and kind of like, we have this level here, but this is the whole dealing. Since we can't spot any imbalance there, we're just going to kind of look at what we have on that, which is this particular leg here. It's higher imbalance here, very big one for that matter. And we have internal structure. And if at all we'll be taking any buy, any sell, it's going to be from this leg here, this high. So that'll be our daily range. And this one just tap the 50%, but it doesn't go below this particularly. So we can be anticipating to sell from here. So what we're going to do is just as our OB that will be dealing from. We have some level of imbalance. And on 1 hour, it can be a rejection block, as we can see. But it's like perfectly within a discounted area. So anything can happen from the level. And I guess that's the level I'm going to be trading from. Let's check what it is on 4 hours. So it's basically, in fact, it's lying perfectly with this particular leg here. So, and that would be my selling point, at least for now. So 25 pips. So let's go on 15 minutes to balance it out. So this is where I used this particular one. So 26, 27 pips. So that's 27 pips and multiply by 5, 27 times 5. So we are anticipating 1,350. So that's 1,000, I mean 135 pips. So that will be our trade at least for today. Okay. So I would like to be selling from this particular level here. So wherever makes us to break above this strong guy, then automatically, we are shifting to buy straight away. Let's go 1 hour to kind of clarify. So we're selling from this particular leg here. 27 pips something. Just to be on safer side. I believe this low can be taken with it. So, but nonetheless, anything can still happen within the leg that we are. Because this strong low will not just give room or give way to any price movement just like that. But nonetheless, it's giving its reaction already. It's not as if we're not going to be expecting some kind of reaction from the level, but it's not as if we're not going to be expecting some price action from the level. But nonetheless, we can see from the way it's moving, can see there is proper mitigation of, and the reason why we're having all these weeks being thrown here is because of this particular level that we are, this point of interest, and it's what is keeping the price from going lower. So, and if you have that, you know what it means in the market. Here too, on the normal ground, it would have been something that would send price high, higher in the market and take out this weak high. So this is the weak high. But market has shifted to the right side now. So yeah, we automatically becomes the weak high. But it's not just going to give room like that. There will be some resistance around the level. So I'm not expecting this leg to kind of hold the price. So whatever happens before the price going lower, we expect this, at least this leg, to break above this high before we go. So here will be the taking of the internal liquidity before coming for the external liquidity. So we'll come to the sell side. Before we come for the sell side liquidity, let's check news for today and try to see if there is high impact news that can catapult our price. So I can send our I can send price in that direction. So, but whatever happens, happens. These are trade for today. So, this should be our trade for today. Uh, okay. There's nothing, there's no new, much news today, but we can't trust that. Anything can happen in the markets. Anything. So it might even be the day that we didn't have much news that we're going to have bigger movements in the market. Today is Thursday, and anything can happen. So this will be our trade for today. So thank you very much. Have a lovely and a profitable day.